A couple of notes before we start. When I saw The Dial of Destiny on Thursday preview day, I didn't have high hopes, but I was willing to give it a chance based solely on a sense of nostalgia. And my initial reaction to it was meh, which is better than I might have hoped, but I noticed very quickly that discussing any individual aspect of it angered me to my very core, so I started to write down my thoughts. 3 days and over 100 pages later, I decided to tighten my narrative into a script and make a video about it. That video then took 5 months to produce, since there's a lot to talk about. In fact, every iota of this film deserves to be nuked.
Do you have to look at everything in such a negative light?
Could you possibly be referring to the harsh light of reality?
Furthermore, it's taken considerable struggle to release this video, prompting me to break this almost 3-hour monster into component parts, which has required even more effort, and has produced doubts about whether it's worth my time, since this was the second worst movie of 2023. Also, I guess I should warn about spoilers. The video will discuss every single scene, so it's filled with them, though I would argue you can only spoil something that has value, so this movie wouldn't qualify. Along the way, I've tried my best to contain my hatred and see things objectively, but no promises. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Here we go. A pathetic shell of one of the best characters ever joins his insufferable goddaughter in a desperate quest to save Hitler's life. Dear God. The film starts with a group of Nazis leading a hooded man through their treasure mansion. They reveal Nope. Sorry, I don't think I can call him that. Let's just call him our hero for now. They reveal our hero, a CGI de-aged Indiana Jones look-alike, and begin interrogating him. The Nazis want to know why he came, and he admits to being a thief. That's important for later. Our hero gives a half-hearted argument about the Nazis stealing this treasure first, and the Colonel's response is,
"To the victor belongs the spoils."
That'll also be important later. Our hero is offended by that response, retorting that the war is all but lost at this point. Though to be fair, the Nazis' point is still valid. They took the spoils while they were winning, and haven't lost them yet, and they're literally trying to hide them from being taken back. I normally wouldn't point out such a semantical nitpick, but at least the Nazis said something that made sense here, and that's important for later. Now the Colonel's offended, so he orders the men to take our hero upstairs, maybe for further interrogation. Stay tuned. A nerdy Nazi who may or may not eat people enters to say he found the artifact Hitler wants, the Lance of Longinus, the spearhead that pierced Jesus on the cross. Good job, Hannibal. You must be a super capable archaeologist to find the exact artifact Hitler wanted in real life. But a random bomb goes off outside, causing Hannibal to touch the spear and notice something about it. The Colonel packs it up and takes it away before Hannibal can broach the topic. Wait, don't you need to interrogate your spy? No? Okay. He tells the men to look for a co-conspirator. But how does he already know there is one? Isn't that something you'd learn from an interrogation? Oh, they're asking him now, with a noose around his neck. But the Colonel's not there in the building anymore to learn anything. Whatever. Our hero is now strung up on the top floor of an apparent tower, with a Nazi firing squad guarding him. How will our hero possibly escape such a predicament, you might ask? Well, he cuts the ropes on his hands, but they have guns. What will he do now? Oh. A bomb drops through the roof. Lucky it was a dud. And it's sinking through the floor? What? In the dead center of the carpet? What is this, Roadrunner? And the Nazis are all so distracted they aren't shooting our hero for cutting his ropes. And our hero has totally forgotten he's currently strangling to death. Oh, so it's not a dud. Wow, it exploded just low enough to kill everyone except our hero, by random chance. Let's talk for a minute about the luck involved here. This building is presumably in one of the last Nazi-controlled areas of Germany. The Americans know about it, though, and that it's housing priceless artwork and artifacts, but they decide to bomb it anyway. Then, one of those bombs impacts exactly where our hero is, but doesn't explode on contact for reasons. And it didn't hit anyone. It breaks through precisely 1.5 layers of wood and is stopped by a rug, randomly, so that everyone can clearly see it before it falls through the hole it made. Then it falls just far enough before exploding to kill everyone standing in the vicinity of our hero, but not to burn or harm our hero in any way. The force of the explosion didn't even break his neck. Oh, and it randomly exploded, just as easily as it randomly chose not to explode earlier.
Please detonate.
And how tall is this building? And do they take all of their captives to the attic for interrogation? What happened to the German goodbye?
This is how we say goodbye in Germany.
Oh, and it doesn't end there. The beam holding the noose breaks in such a way that it saves our hero from suffocating, but stayed attached enough to save him from a multi-story fall into the blazing inferno below before fully breaking.
Safe.
Meanwhile, across town at the train station, the colonel arrives and is immediately approached by the soldiers who caught our hero's bumbling co-conspirator. Let's call him Dobby. My first thought is, how did they beat him to the station? The colonel was in a car headed out while the soldiers were chasing Dobby on foot, miles away from here. And the Nazi colonel again decides to not immediately kill the interloper. He decides to take him on the train. Why? Especially since you left the actual spy in the mansion. Okay, back to our hero. He knocks a guy out to take his car, but some of the officers take the back seats. Wow, no one cared about the guy he knocked out and left in plain sight right next to the car? Oh, I forgot we're in the age of filmmakers who don't realize there's supposed to be a world beyond the edges of the screen. If it's not on the screen, it doesn't exist anymore. Ugh.
It's bliss.
And shouldn't these officers deal with the aftermath of the explosion? That bomb blew up the whole interior of their base, destroying all of their equipment and any artifacts inside, but no one seems to care. They aren't even in a hurry to leave for their own safety, as evidenced by the big time skip here. What big time skip, you might ask? Well, the train is already moving full speed ahead, so our hero must enter the Indiana Jones obligatory chase scene, Volume 1. A Nazi limo versus Nazis on motorcycles with sidecar machine guns. Isn't he supposed to be driving these officers to the station anyway? Why are they suddenly so late? And why didn't the train wait for them? They're important enough to have a driver, but not enough to be essential on the train? Oh, and it's another dollop of great luck that the Nazis didn't leave Dobby behind to be tortured for information. You know, like they did with our hero? That might have necessitated a side trip to save him. Anyway, the car chase. Should I count the times this chase copies Raiders and Last Crusade? No, the number is infinity. I'll just show a few.
Oh, I remember. Remember? Oh, I remember. Oh, remember?
Oh, I remember.
Back to Dobby. Finally, the German goodbye. And look how effective it is. Dobby just rolls over and tells them everything. Wait, how did our hero know that the Spear of Destiny was being held at this mansion when it wasn't being held at this mansion? Hannibal arrived with it after our hero was already captured, and none of the other Nazis knew it had been found. And you're telling me Indiana Jones was just fine with all the other stuff going to the Nazis, so long as the Lance of Longinus ends up in Marcus's museum? You know, there are still several lost Monets that were probably destroyed in that bombing, right? Not a problem for this current version of Indy. Hannibal rushes to tell the colonel that the lance is fake, just as our hero gains possession of it by pretending to be an officer again. But the Nazis discover that he's a fraud because there's a bullet hole through the back of his jacket. Are you telling me Indiana Jones is a cold-blooded murderer who would shoot someone in the back? And the fake lance presents a huge number of other questions. How can you tell an alloy by touch? Wait, there's a question before that. Why does the material being an alloy mean it's fake? The ancient Romans knew how to make steel. I mean, an expert, or maybe even an amateur, could probably determine that it was made in the last 50 years from a visual examination. But Hannibal didn't do that. He touched it, and concluded that it wasn't real. But then we get to the crux of the problem this creates. How did Hannibal not know this before declaring success? He never looked at it? Where did he even get it? And who is making fake Roman spears in the middle of World War II? Also, and this gets a little ahead of where we are, who hires a physicist to find an ancient artifact? Hannibal isn't even an archaeologist. But at least we get a small glimpse of Indiana Jones here. He wants to stop the train to get the real artifacts away from the Nazis. He cares now at least, not like at the mansion. Hannibal tells the colonel about the Antikythera, Archimedes' dial, of which he only has half. The Antikythera has the power to make someone god, with mathematics alone. I guess we should make a note of that. Back to our hero, who's running from the Nazis on the train. He blocks the exits shut, but at no time do the Nazis think of shooting him or breaking the windows. Then he hides in plain sight in the mess car because no one questions him. Does the director not know that those little marks on his shoulder denote a military rank? A rank that previously required 2 soldiers to stop everything and salute our hero? This is the Wehrmacht. He would not be ignored if he sat down there. But whatever, he moves to the next car, where Dobby and all of his prized gear are waiting for him. Our hero punches out Hannibal, and Dobby takes the dial. Our hero didn't steal anything from the back of the train, but this dial he just has to have. Let's move on to the outside of the train, where a cannon is firing at planes. The planes win, as they should, but this causes the cannon to fire out of control into the train. Wait, where is it aiming? It's off-center, but doesn't fire straight backwards. In the long shot, it hits the back cars when the tracks are turning. But all the people who die are in the front cars. Hannibal in particular is in the very first car, but all the bullets come through the sides at perpendicular angles to perfectly hit all the people climbing outside except the Colonel and Hannibal. And now the Colonel is past the gun faster than our hero and Dobby? Come on! And he's walking fast enough to get 2 cars ahead and climb on top of the train in all of 3 seconds? Really? He brought the fake lance as a weapon? A fight ensues, and the spearhead proves just as laughably useless as expected. They fistfight on top of the train until our hero pulls the Colonel's gun. Yep, you heard that right. The Colonel had a gun, but chose to attack with the Spear of Destiny instead. What a moron. Speaking of morons, the gun flies across the top of the train, and Dobby picks it up, only to shoot our hero instead of the bad guy. But he finally gets it right, and our hero is allowed a final word before kicking the incapacitated, for some reason, Colonel off the train.
To the victor go the spoils.
What? How is it that the guy who brought both a gun and a knife to a fistfight, and chose the knife first, and the guy who shot his friend accidentally, aren't the dumbest of the 3 people on top of this train? To the victor go the spoils? What does that even mean in this context? What spoils? You kicked a man off a train. That's it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'll make your ass sense.
When the Colonel said it earlier, it was in the context of you saying the mansion was filled with other people's nice things. How are you this stupid to not understand that repeating the thing he said to you when it no longer applies doesn't make it clever? Who wrote this line? And how many crayons did Moe shove up their nose into their brains to get this kind of idiotic output? Writers, if you don't want AI to take your jobs, stop being terrible at them. I would defy you to find any AI that would think this is an appropriate line to say here. And they let the line land and give our hero the slow theme song in celebration, as if it were an important moment. Stop it! Spielberg is rolling over in his grave, and he's not even dead. Jeez. Then Hannibal shows up, wanting the dial back. At least he has a gun, but just as he's ready to win, he gets smashed in the face by a water pipe. At full speed, in the face, he's dead. Movie over. Indiana Jones saves the day by random chance, utilizing an utter lack of competence. But alas, it's not over. The American pilots blow up the bridge, again dooming all of these priceless artifacts to destruction. Rather than trying to stop the train, our hero and his sidekick must jump into the water below. Somehow, the bridge being out caused the train to safely stop at the top, because momentum isn't a thing. I really think they should start teaching basic physics in film school. No one seems to know how electricity works, or inertia, or momentum, or gravity.
Where on earth did you go to school?
USC Film School? Maybe you heard of it?
It wasn't my best subject either, but mass times velocity equals the rest of that bridge being completely destroyed, and the whole train crushing our hero below. But no, they're safe and make it home with no further incidents. From behind enemy lines, while the Americans are bombing indiscriminately. Whatever. And that's the opening. Before I keep going, I feel compelled to note that it's all downhill from here. That was the best part of the movie, because it acknowledged that the director knew what audiences wanted from an Indiana Jones movie. It failed spectacularly to emulate peak Spielberg filmmaking due to a lack of care or talent, or probably both, which may even make it worse in retrospect. They knew what we wanted, gave us, at best, a half-hearted attempt, then shifted entirely to the garbage they wanted to do in the first place. If these 20 minutes had been the whole movie as a short film, the video I'm currently narrating probably wouldn't exist. It would be just as forgettable, just as soulless, but it wouldn't have inspired the same passionate hatred. And just to be as positive as I can, I will point out that the CGI de-aging wasn't terrible, though they had to hide it with uber dark scenes and some very bad green screening. And even faking everything else, they couldn't change the fact that Harrison Ford still sounds his current age. That's about as much as I can muster so far. But now we move on from the in-movie train wreck to the actual train wreck that is this film. So we've come to the end of part 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the little buttons below and subscribing to the channel. I look forward to trashing more of this movie with you next time.